Uncle Gene here for U.G.F.N. Hey, the past couple of years I've been a proud owner of a Future Beach Angler 160 Deluxe 13-foot sit-on-top fishing kayak. With its patented dihedral hull, it makes this one of the most stable kayaks on the water. This year, 2014, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to add some electronics to my boat to put me on top of the big ones. I'm going to install a Humminbird 176i dual beam fish finder depth finder. But what I want to focus on today is the electronic package of the battery and how I'm going to install it in the kayak. Once my battery arrived from Amazon, I needed to figure out how I was going to keep it waterproof, where I was going to store it, and how I was going to rig it up. So this is what I purchased. It was a simple outdoor box. They say it was waterproof. I think you get them for about $5 or $6 from Walmart, Kmart. It's nice because it's latching and it does keep it dry so far. I took some foam insulation from some piping and I wedge it in here, and it keeps the battery in place, keeps it from shifting around inside the box. One of the smartest things I think I did was I installed, with the help of my friend Ed, 2 lead lines coming out. In case in the future I want to run some additional lines to the back of the boat. We also have this piece which we cut off, and we could add something to it later on. Something that runs on 12 volt. I drilled a little hole in the box to let the wires come out, and inside I have a fuse, a 1 amp fuse hooked onto the main line. I also carry some extra fuses in the box, because you never know when you're going to blow a fuse, and they're always good to have. When we close the box up, I'm going to lift it up here for a second. These batteries are extremely heavy for their size. I decided to use my hatch, which I very seldom used in the past 2 years, and I cut out of the hatch about a third of the way. I'm going to mount my transducer down in here in the hull. I haven't done that yet. I want to focus on the battery at this moment. So I placed the battery here. Fits nice and snug up against the front. I also have some additional foam insulation, pipe insulation, and I simply push it down on that side, loop it around over the hole, and push it down on that side and slide it forward a little bit. That keeps the box extremely snug. I also have the charger. It's a charging battery, rechargeable battery, wrapped in 2 plastic bags, and I keep that stored in front here. And of course, when I put the cover over everything, it's nice and dry. I've driven with this cover on my car for hundreds of miles, going at extreme speeds, never comes off. Everything is super waterproof. Okay, while we're still up on top side, I just want to show you, this is the transducer, which actually gets mounted in the bottom of the boat, down in that hole, inside this Humminbird rubber casing. But we'll show you that in the next video. While we're still here, let me just show you this quickly. I bought about a 12-foot extension piece. The depth finder itself mounts onto this head. It's used for easy removal. But I did find an old Velcro case that I used on my 18-speed bike, which fits on there real nice. And inside I could keep sharp things like a knife. Something that's out of the way that I won't have to use on a regular basis. I'm going to get to work on installing the transducer. I still have the instructions out, but I certainly hope this short video gave you an idea of how perhaps you could mount your battery in a similar kayak and how you could protect it. And I hope you do as well as I intend to do, catching the big muskies this season. Well, this has been Uncle Gene for U.G.F.N. Be sure to watch the rest of our videos on YouTube. Uncle Gene, over and out.